Hey everybody, Goldie here, and today we're kicking off the Winter of Wonder 2 with two brand new characters, both from Imperium, your freebie for the month. I don't know if I can do this like Samantha, but you gotta pinch your hands like an Italian. Ludwig Kaiser. I can't do it. She's real. I'll do the Chelsea Green one perfectly, I promise. The Ludwig one, not so much. But Ludwig Kaiser A+ Aesthetics, your freebie for the month of December. Let's go ahead and take a peek. He is a modern era aggressive technician. Trainer ability at 26k. Yellow moves start with one more move point. That feels like it should be two. And immobile gems do 100% more damage. Links, modern era, and no Imperium link as of yet. So stay tuned to see what that does. But as your freebie for the month, I will be doing a free-to-play approved edition of the preview. Stay tuned for the run it back. If I feel we need one, I'll probably throw a drip plate on them just so we know. But the finisher, the Imperial Diving Clothesline 10 MP, deal 312,979 damage, make 26 random gems into black gems, and pin the opponent. Green 2, the Butterfly Suplex 7 MP, deal 171,691 damage, and make 22 random gems into leech gems of strength 80,308. And black 1, the DDT 7 MP, deal 160,960 damage, and choose 6 gems to make into green gems. Entourage for this, Striker Woods for black MP, Wes Lee +2 black MP, and leech gems do 50% more damage. Does that go up at 26k? It goes up to 75. Well, let's say I never did anything for you. I went too far already. Is that it? I can't do math. There we go. All right, so Wesley at 26k. Leech gems do 75% more damage. Black moves start with 2 more move points. Embrace the Vision, Seth, but you said this was a free-to-play approved. I just assume everyone hit him from the Thanksgiving timer loot, so he's much more available. If you have Tech Bailey instead, she is the flat 12,000 leech gem trainer. If you have Zombie Edge, he is the flat black gem. You could also do Hall of Fame Scott Hall to add more green gems to the DDT. And then Hall of Fame Brie Bella for 2 more black gems on the finisher and 5% more black gem damage. Belt, very simple. Fury 2s. It's a 30%er. You can get a 20% from his talent up. Maybe you have a 40 for a modern tech sticking around. I feel like the 30 is a good middle ground for this. And this is a 2-star build. So I don't know how this scales down. I will have to look on Dorothy's account if she lets me borrow it. Please, Dorothy, can I borrow your account just to see this Ludwig? Maybe I'll do a preview on her account too. Anyways, let's see what the 2-star build looks like at 6-star bronze. Ludwig Kaiser. Pinch the hands. All right. So he does have monthly boosts, but 7 MP move with this Wesley and Woods means we have 7 to start. Anyways, all color moves start with 2 more move points. All color gems do 25% more damage, and leech gems do 25% more damage. I don't have tour perks yet. I just have the speed up equipped. So let's see how this looks. DDT to get loaded. 5-match, 3-match. Build good habits. That's going to cascade. Didn't cascade. Butterfly Suplex, put out your leech gems. Now, important to note, and this gets asked a lot, when you have a leech gem damage trainer or coach, or any kind of perk or boost to the leech gems, when it says leech gems do more damage, that is for the color gem that it's on. So if you see our green gems are doing 38k, if we go to a green leech gem, the 75 from Wes, the 25 from Seth, and the 25 from his monthly boost is making that 60. It does not apply to the amount of health leached. So keep that in mind. It is just for the base gem damage. Those sirens in the background, I'm not lying. They're not for me. I didn't give you false info. I swear that's not what they're here for. That is loud, though. Come on down to Winnipeg. Sound off in the comments. What do you think they're up to? What do you think? Where do you think they're going? But finisher, random black gem spam, and then the leech gems. Heal yourself back up. Very straightforward recycles. I don't have a plate on for this build. You could use anything that destroys the board. This is all sorts of ick. If you have a if you have a blue bomber, if you have a 2 words for you, anything that'll blow up the gem board, just so you get more of these leech gems by chance, that was beneficial. I know there's some of the rocky plates, break black, get green, and vice versa, and then an ultimate plate, break black, get green gems, and vice versa. I'll probably toss those on for the run it back, just so we can see how much of a difference they make. But in terms of this, like I said, very straightforward. Choose in to load the green moves. Maybe a chic plate, if you feel so inclined to do a green move damage. 312k as a base for the finisher damage is pretty decent, so I feel like chic plate would be okay as well. Maybe we do that in the run it back. I know I'm talking too much, sorry. I'm gonna take these just so I can heal myself a little bit. And then that way, even if you take a massive hit when you kick out of it, you're healed. And for a free-to-play entourage, we're doing a decent chunk of damage. 3.6, nothing to be upset with, especially when you're healing yourself and recycling. So, looks pretty good for the 2-star build. Again, I don't know how it's going to be at the lower levels. I'm assuming you only pick 2 green gems, which complicates things. You probably only get 7 leech gems and make 10 or 12 black gems. But at higher levels, this is how it looks. Let's go toss in a 3-star move. So the 3-star build, a slight variation, taking out the leech gem move, bringing in the shotgun dropkick 7 MP, deal 166,326 damage, and increase your black gem damage by 130% for 1 turn. This is a hardcore move. If the opponent's class is powerhouse, then deal 180,633 damage and decrease opponent's red MP by 10. I love this. I'm a big fan of hardcore moves making class advantage matter, and I like seeing that it's not just gem damage based. I believe Cora Jades reduces her countdown timers, and now Ludwig is an MP drain. So really curious to see what we can do with these hardcore abilities to change up the game a little bit. Changed up the entourage a little bit. Brought in NWO Ted for +2 black and +1 green. Brought in Santa Hogan just for that flat gem damage. Again, free to play approved. If you have better, use better. This is just baseline. I'm going to go against our regular opponent for the first match. And then the second match, we'll find a powerhouse just to showcase the hardcore ability. Okay, 38. I think I'm going to choose first just in case I cascade into a pin and completely muck myself up here. Just in case. Okay, it's charged. Yay. So 38, gonna go ahead and do the shotgun drop kick. I like that Gunther has that move too. So 88k. Spam the board. In before someone says drip plate. 3.1. 3.1. I think that move's going to come in handy with the 6-star move. I think. But definitely a nice bit of damage there. That's not what I said to do. Well, it is, but it isn't. And it's only a 1-turn stack. Keep that in mind as well. So this is really just if you want to go for more power. Maybe if you are using the drip plate. This is definitely built for the 6-star build, I think. Wouldn't be a preview if I didn't show everything. Pause. That could be taken out of context. Y'all aren't like that though, right? If you had a green % Fury Metal for that finisher, would probably help, right? But it's hitting just about the same as the Leech Gems. So totally a preference point. If it depends on what you enjoy more. I personally always love healing myself. I like not dying. But let's go ahead and find a powerhouse to showcase the hardcore ability. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Womp womp. Well, listen. I thought it would be cool, okay? I thought it would be cool to go up against boss. We're gonna do it anyways. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Y'all think this is bad? Wait till the Vinci preview. So we get a class advantage as well with our gem damage, starting at 42. Hardcore. Parkour. There he goes. Going up to 96. How does this look? Acceptable. Acceptable. We're just kind of chucking gems out with nothing specialty on the board. So don't expect miracles here, folks. Not that he has much to begin with, but we're going to reload anyways, so. A little bit of bonus damage never hurts. 4.4. That was nice. That was nice. All right, so that's what the hardcore ability looks like. And powerhouses notoriously have high charge moves. So draining the red by 10 could be fairly detrimental and safer for you. You don't need a sub to drain the MP. You don't need a special plate to drain the MP. So there is some strategic value in this move for Ludwig Kaiser. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sub build. Okay, now let's take a look at the red moves and the 5-star move. So the submission 7 MP sleeper hold. Generate 36 random submission gems and do 232,499 damage for 3 turns while submission gems are on the gem board. Remaining submission gems turn into silence gems. Red 2, the jumping Enziguri 7 MP, deal 175,268 damage and choose 1 gem to make into 2 turn Juggernaut gems that will deal 107,307 bonus damage for every silence gem on every countdown turn and increase your red MP by 7 at the end of the countdown. Important to note, silence gem trainers and coaches will not work. Again, silence gem trainers and coaches will not work to increase this number. That is a set number. If it said silence gems generated from countdowns, traps, juggernauts, then yes, it's very similar to when Happy Corbin came out and people were trying to boost the botch gem damage. Doesn't work like that. So as it stands, no entourage to affect this so far. Maybe we get that down the road. And the 5 MP move, running close, 5-star move, pardon me, running clothesline, 7 MP. Deal 180,633 damage and choose a 2x3 area to swap into green gems. I'm honestly just kind of have this here just to have it, to show it off. You could do a triple green at 5-star, but I really wanted to take a look at these red moves. Butch for more red MP. Zombie Austin, 3 more turns, 20% more damage. This is kind of a not quite free to play approved. I'm going to turn the sign off because I know some people will debate Austin and Lashley. So the sign's off. Lashley for 50% more damage and another turn. And then when in doubt, Santa Hogan. If you have, so without any kind of perks, you're going to need another MP trainer. If you have a 17k Santa Hogan, you could use Powerhouse Batista for the 1. If you have Hall of Fame Kurt Angle, he's the +2 red and 100% to red submissions. There's a bunch of 2 MP reds that aren't exactly free to play. Wolfpack Sting, anybody? Mutant Mankind, Piper Niven, you could debate her as well. Striker Sting for the OGs. There's some options, but I was a little reluctant to show them. Belt staying intact. This is basically just a super sub build. That was self-recycles. Easy. Watch. How does this self-recycle, you ask? Put the Juggernaut gem out first. That's how. And then just pray to God he don't match it. Sleeper holds. We're doing 395,000 for 7 turns. So that's going to drain a good bit of elt and a good bit of MP. You would. Oh my God. No, don't do it. Okay, thank you. I was going to say this MFer. So 2.2 mil on the bonus gems, bonus damage on the silence gems. Here we need to take a swipe because it's the last turn where we gain everything back. And then repeat the cycle. Put out your Juggernaut gem. Gonna put it over here so he doesn't match that. And then put out your submission gems. Covers up the Juggernaut gem because we don't have enough room on the board. That kind of sucks. So in this instance, you would use an Aftershock plate. And this is why I have this move in. Choose the 2x3, sorry, to swap into green. I didn't put the Aftershock plate on, but this is where you would make yourself a wild card. So attach it to another green gem. Try to stay in the top corners. You'll cascade because it's me. But that'll fully load up your green move. And then it should give you 3 red MP. So maybe we'll run this again with the Aftershock plate just to show a little better what I'm trying to explain here. I know some people are more listening and others are more visual, so I would like to attempt to appeal to both. That irritates me because there's still empty space on the board. I don't know. There's something about that mechanic that just... I get it, there's not enough room, but use the room you have before you completely take my gem away. Jerks. Jerks. Alright, let's toss on this Aftershock plate. And then I'll give you a visual for the bailout. Okay, we have an Aftershock plate on now. Whenever you break 3 or more green gems, get 3 red move points at the end of your turn. So this is going to be a little easier to explain now. Juggernaut gem out. Now, that said, the green move's not loaded. You could do double MP trainers if you want, just to have a little more control. Totally up to you. Depends on the perks at play too, right? We need to take a swipe, and we don't have a green match. Go figure. That's okay. He gave us some pin bar, though. So this is ready on the next turn. We're going to go ahead and place our Juggernaut. Even if it doesn't get covered up, we're going to pretend that it has been. Naturally, because I needed it covered. All right. So choose a 2x3 to swap into green gems. I'm going to go here because it's like as high and out of the way as possible. Place that. Nice cascade. There's the 3 match. Because we made a wild card, if you want to cheese it a little bit, you could do that. Give you the 3 MP as well and your extra turn. The Juggernaut filled our move. but that's something that you could do as well. So basically just use this move to play in the corners. You need to make a wild card even if you fully reload this. No, you don't. No, ignore that. That was wrong. If you have +1 on a match, you could do a 2x3 and just place it in a corner with no matches. It'll give you the 3 MP for the reds. It'll give you 7 for the +1 on a match. That's what I meant to say. Now it's covered and the turn's over. Go figure. But that's how that works. I kind of wish the silence gems turned into something. Kind of wish, like maybe they turn into leech gems because he already has them. That makes a little more sense to me. Definitely not the safest though because of that Juggernaut build mechanic, but it is a strong sub. So again, totally up to you. I know a lot of people just like to do a super sub to get through tours. That'll work just fine. Let's go ahead and take a peek at his 6-star build. Last build we're going to take a look at for the free-to-play approved edition. I turned the light back on because we're back to free-to-play. Triple black. So we're bringing back the DDT to choose green, the shotgun dropkick to increase our black gem damage, and the 6-star move 7 MP corner uppercut. Deal 194,941 damage, and choose a 5x1 area to make into snowfall gems, which will modify all gems below it into black gems when broken by you. So this is where I say I didn't want to have to do it, but the run it back is going to have a drip plate. For now, no drip. No drip light is on. I moved it to actually cover the plate. I feel like that was really clever. Please praise me in the comments. Back to the moveset we were using before. Woods for black, Ted for black, Santa for flat, Bree for more black gem damage. Zombie Edge, probably the better play here. I'll use everything like that and then run it back. Belt, very straightforward. Very straightforward. Maybe this is the month they come out with a snowfall plate. I think that might break things if they make it black gems, though. Anyways, let's see how this looks. Very straightforward. Put out your snowfall gems. Put them in the middle. 38k. Increase your black gem damage. Choose your gems at the top. I don't actually want to break that because it's a black gem. It's not going to hit them, but... Nope, never got it. That's okay, though. And then you let the air out of the tires. It makes the noise. You turn almost the entire board into black gems, and then you pin the opponent. And then you recycle, and then you repeat until you are sufficiently tired. So go and do it again. Ta-da! 3.8, so like between 3.5 and 4. Which, for a free character, and it's not their primary color, isn't all that horrible. Isn't all that horrible. I feel like that's going to be insane with bells and whistles, though. We'll get into that in another video, but let's go ahead and wrap things up. That concludes our first look at Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser. A+ aesthetics and modern era aggressive tech. Trainer ability, is it 1 MP? Is it 2 MP? Stay tuned. Immobile gems do 100% more damage. Links, Imperium Link, TBD. Stay tuned. As it stands, modern era gems do 5% more damage. But let me know what you think in the comments of this video. Previews are back. Did you miss me? Because I missed you guys, and I definitely missed making previews because that's what I got into this to do. To play test characters and try out all sorts of different things to give people different perspectives on how to play the game. Hence why I have a free-to-play approved section. And hence why I will be doing a run it back with all the bells and whistles. Yes, drip plate. I said it. Sorry, Furbo. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Be sure to like, share with your friends, and subscribe so you're notified when my next gameplay video comes out. Thank you again for watching, and thank you for being a friend.